change my ways. So blessed with it, what can I say? Top form, staying in shape.
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more.
I'm gonna run it up, though you know your fun is up. James knew back when I was coming up, didn't wanna know then. Now I bet they're loving us no more. No, R&R, the bar is raised. If you know me, now I can bar for days. Nothing there to prove, cause I've done enough. Lights out, still gonna keep the torch. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more?
I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. Show you a little piece, wanna see some more. I wanna try to beat the force. I wanna try to defeat the law. You wanna be with me, of course. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some more, see some more, see some more, see some more. Soul gonna rise when I leave this corpse. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more. See some, see some. I never mind if people change. I wanna try and heal my pain. How do you buy what can't be sold? How can you lie to me in my face? In my face, in my face, in my face, in my face. That's how still gonna keep the torch. Show you look a piece, wanna see some more?
Broski, yummy. I just touched down in LA, the Spanish, my favorite. This that G, I keep it playing, so I put it on. She be in a she just made a big. I got rolling over. Speeding to the money like I'm running from the feds. Posting with my this a yeah. I'm like, whoa, see residuals, watch the money grow. I'm in flow, greatest story told, watch it all unfold. I'm like, whoa, reaping what I sow. Harvest getting bigger, they all froze. I release my soul, now they taking pictures of it. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She pressing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, cause she know it. Yeah. It's eyes on the prize, I can't live life in disguise. Cause bro recognize I ain't gotta compromise. I keep it concise, the gang tight like ties on the industry advice. I'm outside with some good fellas and some nice guys trying to live life in the sky. We lit in real life, we don't pay to be verified. We just manifest, lay and grind on the rise. We defy the odds like it's nothing, time after time. God bless this eternal shine, yeah. Eyes on the prize, it's my life sold up. 5:45, had the lights on us. Fries to the side of an ice cola. You know that ride till the tires fall off. She know I'm a D, I got a date with destiny. She coming to me, cause I got the flavors and recipe. She racing to me like an athlete. She two with the G's, cause she know it. Eyes on the prize, just to see how far I go. Yeah. Shooting star, yeah. All over the globe. Hard work, all I ever know. So nobody could tell me I'm not where my way and go. Yeah, I'm in my zone, yeah, through this microphone. The way they looking at me like they seen a UFO.
Man, what a hell of a year it's been. Keep on bluffing, but I just can't win. Drown my sorrows, but they learn to swim.
We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. The kicker, Chase McLaughlin, will get this one started. And off we go from Tampa. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. The big defensive lineman, Vita Vea, on the stop. Second and 7. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And this will be a short pickup down to the 45. Levante David doing his work on defense. Second down and 8. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is brought in downfield by Sutton. And he will get into the end zone. Cortland Sutton, touchdown Broncos. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Makes the score Broncos 7, Buccaneers
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. Here's Baker to begin with a pass. Oh, and they're going to get him again. 2 plays, 2 sacks by the defense. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. They'll run with the rookie from Oregon. It's Bucky Irving. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line. They need 8 as they come up for third down. The tight end going in motion to the left. From the gun, it's Mayfield. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. And it's fourth down, so here comes Riley Dixon to punt. The Broncos have Marvin Mims out for the return. That's fielded at about the 18. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Nix. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie corner. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. Nothing the defense loves more, Greg, than the opportunity to not only stop a team, but turn them back around the other way. A touchdown on the pick 6.
Yeah, the defense just loves getting their hands on the ball when they can, Mike, but it is extra special when they're able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
These are the ones that rip your heart out on the offensive side. So back to level after the touchdown, and time for the kickoff. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. Open man downfield. That's Ingram. And he will go all the way. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Putting the tight end in motion. On play action, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
That's good for Tampa Bay.
Baker going to give it to Irving. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
1 yard gain brings us 2nd and 9. The 43-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That is taken in by the veteran, Mike Evans. They get 10 yards on the hook up there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
They send Evans in motion. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. So after one, it's the Broncos with the early lead. We'll have more from Tampa after this. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On the handoff, it's Irving. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, second and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Right back to Irving. He's down inside the 10. A gain of 4. Here comes Otten in motion. To throw is Mayfield. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Talanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup. McLaughlin's kick is good. And the Buccaneers are back within 4 at 14-10.
It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. 1st and 10. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be brought down at the 32 after a short pickup. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Back to throw is Nix. That is intercepted. Going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
Mike, that's a great play for any defensive back, let alone an undrafted rookie. I mean, to think that every single team passed on him in this past year's draft.
This one intercepted. Picked off by Alex Singleton. Past the 40. Still going. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Broncos. The pick 6 for the score. Greg, that is the one thing this offense did not want to see, and it really is demoralizing to see that happen in that spot.
Absolutely, Mike, and that's one of those cases where you just would like to see the quarterback say, all right, I'm going to live to play another day. Don't force that throw. Don't try to make a play that's not there, because not only do you turn the ball over, you give them an easy 6.
And on the other side, the defense, what a moment. Uplifting for them. Big momentum building.
Yeah, and that's the way games are shaped in this league, Mike. I mean, you find yourself able to capitalize on a mistake by an offense. You get yourself an easy touchdown. All of a sudden, your sideline finds themselves completely rejuvenated.
They'll run with Irving. He'll work his way forward for about 3 yards. John Franklin Myers there on the stop. They face 2nd down and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing is Mayfield. Quick throw here is complete. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the 1st down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. And it'll bring up 2nd down. They send Evans in motion. Throwing on 2nd down. Maybe the blitz gets there, and he lost the football. The Broncos have it. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive touchdown. Lutz for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Slot man in motion left. Mayfield to throw on 1st and 10. Now he'll air one out. That's caught. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. In this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. He'll give it to Dobbins. He'll manage only a couple. Way Walker, the linebacker, on the tackle. On 2nd down, it's Nix. That's caught left side by Ingram. Third and a yard. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And he didn't need much. I don't think he got there. It's going to depend on the spot. Looks like he is short on that one. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth first half. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. No movement from the punt team. They'll line up to go for it on 4th down. They'll run the sneak.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize and take advantage of this short field.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll run it. It's Irving. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 4.
On 2nd down, Baker. Hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and long. Mayfield to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. They'll go. Mayfield. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll run it with Dobbins out of the pistol. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line.
It's definitely nice to have one of those bruising, punishing backs kind of help wear down the defense. But I'll tell you what, you can give me a flat-out electric runner like this guy any day of the week. He can turn on those jets, get in that high gear, and he is gone.
Nix, now to throw it here on 1st down. That'll be complete to Dobbins. Here's 2nd and 2. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end Ingram. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Now, a 2nd down throw for Nix. And he's going to be taken down back at the 20-yard line.
I mean, here's a guy in Braswell that really had to wait his turn at Alabama. We don't see that very often from these college players, Mike, where they sit and develop. So give him a lot of credit. Had career highs with 8 sacks and 10.5 TFLs last year. So this is a guy they think that's just getting better and better. And in this Tampa Bay Buccaneers defense with Todd Bowles, they think he's the perfect coach to get the most out of him.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Lutz's kick is good. And the Broncos going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Mayfield. Again, working deep downfield. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
Pass thrown deep for Godwin. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Talanoa Hufanga. So we reach halftime here, and the visiting Broncos are on top as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando, and Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. Third quarter set to commence, and we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming, and the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. A give. This is Irving, and he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Second down throw for Mayfield. On a man left side, it's caught. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. On first down, here's Irving. And he'll get about 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Surtain. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers. Now, this defense finds themselves heading back out onto the field a little earlier than expected, but they need to hold serve and keep this score right where it is.
Here's 2nd and 6. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. A run with Dobbins. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down. Mims sent in motion here. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his tight end, it's Ingram. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 38 yards. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. And the Broncos are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball across, setting up 2nd and goal. The ball a little closer now. It is 2nd and goal. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And he will not get to the goal line. In fact, he may have come back a little bit, and now it is 3rd and goal.
Down here this close, all it takes is one defensive lineman defeating his block and getting some penetration, and that's exactly what we saw here. Not only to stop the ball carrier short of the end zone, but to take him down for a loss.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's going nowhere. Met and dropped behind the line. And now it's 4th and goal. On now, it's Will Lutz to try the field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Broncos will extend their 3rd quarter lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They send Evans in motion. On 1st down is Mayfield. This one caught left side by Evans. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. On the ground, it's Irving. He's beyond midfield to the 45. And he's going to take this all the way home. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. On the ground, this is Jaleel McLaughlin. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Now a give, a hit, and he has lost the football. And this is taken in by the defense.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down.
And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the shotgun, here's Nix. Open man downfield, that's Ingram. And he will score. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. McLaughlin now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Bucs are able to cut the deficit to 10. Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
Two-possession lead, fourth quarter. This is the time, Mike, when you really can rely heavily on your run game. Everybody in the stadium knows you're going to run it, including the defense. They just can't come up with an answer to stop it.
They go three tight ends here on first and 10. They'll stay on the ground. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards. The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
The tight end, Ingram, is on the move. Now it's Dobbins. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Throwing is Nix. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Bryce Hall.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
1st and 10 now from the 36. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. To the middle of the field, he's got Evans. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you?
That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Tampa. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Even with 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning, they're going to try an onside kick. So they've cut into the lead, now just a field goal behind as they kick it off.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with the 2-minute warning coming up momentarily. Second down and 8. Back to throw is Nix. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. They'll run. This is McLaughlin. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. Here's a 2nd and 6. Up the middle they go. And the defense there to meet them. They'll hold them to 2 and bring up 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. First down and more inside the 15. The speed on display. He's in. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Broncos. The kick by Lutz is good. And the Broncos are able to extend the lead. So now after the touchdown, Lutz going to send this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And the Broncos will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.